Hey guys, Dave here. I went to Little Wars this weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Here I'm playing The Knight from White Dog Games. This guy made a miniatures version of the game. It was totally awesome. Played just like the original Night of the Living Dead movie.
It's always a slow trickle. Next turn. Yeah. Oh. You're out of ammo. Go back to the police car.
Here's the medal I won in the game for killing the most zombies.
Oh, no, this is a different game. Yeah.
These guys are playing a huge Axis and Allies game.
Alright, Chinese turn. There's my four. Want to have three grunts?
These guys, I think they're playing a 15mm gunpowder era game. Whatever it is, it looks like it's taking place in the winter. Here's some fantasy ships. This looks kind of cool, actually.
I think I have them somewhere. Because at Adepticon we were going, because we had these.
Can't remember what game this was, but the movement trays are unforgettable. Here these guys are playing an airplane game. This game seems to be at Little Wars every year, and it's pretty popular, so people must like it.
How you doing, Sarah? That's right.
This guy obviously likes Avalon Hill Circus Maximus because he made a miniatures game out of it. This arena and stuff here looks just utterly fantastic. This looks like one of those board games that play with miniatures. Didn't catch the name of it, unfortunately.
So sometime A can heal you. The other one.
World War II. Looks like you got both ground and air combat in this one.
Yes. Just so you guys know before you ask, don't shoot any.
This is a cowboy game. The terrain looks really cool. Nice buildings and stuff. Naval game that Len's playing. He likes playing these Age of Sail type games. This is colonial British. Those look like Ascaris. These look like dervishers here versus the Ascaris. Whatever it is, it looks cool. I played this. This was Aliens vs. Predator. This guy made all this terrain by 3D printing. I really like the way his terrain turned out. There's the Predators. You also have a figure for when he's invisible. Yeah, they got the invisible ones on the board there. You lose your invisibility as you when you take damage. You'll get an opportunity to, instead of taking a wound, damage your invisibility device. That circle in the middle of the screen there is where some of the aliens generate from. There's the Queen's room there. Not sure what this one was. There's no one there to ask. Terrain looks great though. That looks like Flames of War there. 15mm World War II. This is really cool. These really big triremes with figures on them and stuff, so you can do boarding actions. This looks like 15mm World War II. I don't think it's Flames of War though, because in that you generally don't put bases on your armored vehicles. This is World War I air combat. Another ship game. I think this one had a few ironclads in it.
Oh, wait.
I like the terrain there with the shot down plane. That's really cool. This looks good too. I think it's some kind of fantasy. This is Rourke's Drift, Zulus versus British, the most famous battle of the war. Basically 80-some British versus like 3,000 Zulus. I played this. This was a Star Wars game that was using the full thrust rules. I ended up winning the medal in this one too. Basically, the rebel transports had to escape, and the Empire had these Star Destroyers there to stop them. This is Panzer Blitz 3D. I played this too. I really liked it. That's Greg there. He's the guy running the game. It uses 3mm, I think it is, Pico armor. This is Nafziger. He's in the dealer area. He creates his own military history books and sells them. That's Knuckle Duster Miniatures. He has cowboy miniatures and a cowboy board game. This is a shop that sells 3D printed stuff. Here they're selling someone's collection.
How you doing?
Bought a bunch of stuff from there. Here's Mantic's booth. This guy here, I bought one of those Rhodes sitting in the front there. More of Mantic's booth. That's Recreational Conflict there. This guy's selling pictures. Here's Academy Games. And another 3D print shop selling their stuff. This guy's selling Howard Hughes paints and decals. Here's someone's collection he's selling. I bought a few items from there, a few old video games. Got a lot of 15mm tanks there too. This guy's selling 15mm Team Yankee stuff. That's a really cool spaceship they have there. This is Enterprise Games. I always buy something from them. This year I bought Battles of the Galactic Empire and Memoir 44 expansion from them. Here's Grognard Games. They're located in Illinois. I've been to their store a few times. This guy's selling his own modern, I think it was 32mm Modern Warfare game. This is I-9 Enterprises. And here's more of that 3D shop I spoke about earlier. This is Badger Games. They have a really big selection of miniatures they sell. And this is Games Plus here, their booth. There's Warlord Games. Here's a Modern Warfare game. This looks really cool. This is War in the Falklands from Mayfair Games. This guy made a miniatures game out of it. It looks like he increased the size of the map and stuff. Looks like they're playing the World War I version in there because there's also the 1980s version. Here's In Her Majesty's Name. I played this game. I didn't win this one, but it was fun. It was a pulp game. There's the forces I had. This is Pulp Alley here. I played this. I got second place in it. There's my force of Germans. I basically had to bring a spy back to prison. Yeah, there's my force again with the spy. Real Partha Chaos Wars. There's something you don't see at conventions very often. Actually, this is the first time I've seen it at a convention.
Alright, so he has to explain,
I think this is World War II. Like the castle there. This terrain looks good too. I think it's fantasy they're playing there. These guys are playing D&D, the role-playing game. And here Len's playing a Pulp Alley game. Pulp Alley I really like. I played it at last Little Wars and this Little Wars, good game. Here's Knuckle Duster Miniatures. That's their board game, the cowboy one. I think this is some kind of modern warfare here. And this is the biggest naval game I've ever seen in my life. Those two sets of tables next to each other.